Getting ready. Okay, we are live on Facebook. Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in for Tour Tuesday. We are continuing our Leaders in Community Impact video series. And today I am sitting down with one of our newest partner agencies, FLAP, which stands for Farm Worker and Landscaper Advocacy Project. So after I play a short video clip, we will talk with Executive Director Alexandra Sosa. Um, okay. Alexandra, welcome and thank you for joining us this morning. And congratulations, you just celebrated an anniversary with FLAP. How long have you been with the agency?
It has been 20 years now.
20 years.
Yes,
Wow, that's
very,
awesome.
very rewarding. And I think we do very important work here at FLAP. So I'm very proud of the work that we do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So just to start, can you give us an overview of FLAP and kind of tell us about the services that you offer?
Yes, our organization is a non-for-profit organization. We are serving the DeKalb County workers with their legal needs. So when they need an attorney, because they have been discriminated at work, they are not paid for overtime, they are not paid for minimum wage, they have illegal deductions for uniforms and tools and other things, we provide an attorney that will take a look at their case for free without charging to the workers. And since the pandemic started in March 2020, last year, we are also providing the workers with financial assistance. So if they need help to pay for bills like rent, utilities, mortgage, and basic needs, thanks to the support of several foundations, including the DeKalb County Community Foundation and also the United Way, we are able to pay for those bills. So the workers just have to send us the bills, and then we will do a very short intake to be sure that they are low income and they live in DeKalb County, and then we will give them a check. So the services are completely free. They do not have to pay for our services.
Okay, awesome. And then how does someone get connected to your agency for services? What's the easiest way to access services?
They can call us, and the phone number is 888-451-3527. Again, is 888-451-3527. They can also send us an email, and the email address is info@flapillinois.org. info@flapillinois.org. They can send us a WhatsApp message. They can send us a text message. They can, they can text us through Facebook. Our page is Farm Worker and Landscaper Advocacy Project. We also have a page, a profile in Spanish for the workers, and it's Landscaper FLAP. And they can also reach out to me, Alexandra Sosa FLAP. So many different ways.
Many ways, many ways. Okay. And then you guys also do like community presentations and things like that to inform people of their rights. Is that correct?
Yes, 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 Sheridan. We bring the Mexican consulate in Chicago. We partner with different organizations, but our most important partner is the Mexican consulate. And we bring and support the Mexican consulate from Chicago to DeKalb County with the goal that the workers do not have to travel all the way to Chicago to get the consular ID, birth certificates, and other important consular documents that will help them to show to the, for example, to the police, if the police stop them and need an ID to open a bank account. And also we encourage the parents to get the dual citizenship for the kids who were born in the United States,
Okay.
with the goal to address family separations. Because this is what's happening in Sheridan when a parent is going to be deported and is put in a deportation process. Everything happens too fast. The police just go to the house and take the parents. And then if the kids are born in the United States and they do not have, for example, the citizenship of Mexico, it will be hard to take the kids with them because they need like a visa or they need some like permit to go to Mexico. But if they have the dual citizenship, then I take my kids with me and there we go. So
Okay.
it's
Awesome. Okay. Awesome. So what prompted you to apply for partnership with Kishwaukee United Way?
Well, we are an agency partner with other United Ways, like we belong to the McHenry County United Way, Will County United Way, and also Rock River Valley United Way. We do a very intense work in DeKalb County, and we wanted to be part of the United Way in Kishwaukee, like DeKalb, because you guys do important work in the area, and United Way is not only about giving financial and support in terms of finances to the organization, but also in terms of networking, in terms of support, in terms of, for example, what we are doing right now that raise the profile of the organizations. So that's why we wanted to belong to you guys and also to see how we can support United Way in the area to create and have more visibility in the community.
Awesome. I think it's a great, I'm excited. It's a new partnership, but I'm excited to work with you guys and see how we can help help each other. So for the United Way, we have three impact areas of health, education, and income. And I know you guys probably touch on more than one, but what impact area do you think you most align with? Health, education, or like financial stability?
Well, Sheridan, I mean, I think the pandemic completely changed the world, and those three areas are equally important right now. I mean, it's hard to choose, right? It will be impossible because everything starts with education. If you
Right.
don't educate the community, you don't inform the community about services and about education in general,
Right.
especially, for example, with our kids,
Mhm.
right? If they don't know, if they don't get good education, then we do not have a good future.
Right.
Health, tell me about health. I mean, everything,
I know.
especially during this time, right? So the three areas and financial assistance. I mean, during the pandemic, our workers struggle to
Yeah.
pay the bills, struggle because they didn't have jobs, and struggle because the hours were reduced, struggle because they were essential workers and they have to go to the field to work. So different areas, right? We cover restaurant area, and the restaurant industry, it was closed during the
Right.
pandemic. But then we have the farm workers, and then we have the landscapers, snow removal, and food and factory workers, greenhouse workers, nursery workers, and all those workers are considered essential workers, and all of them have to go to the field and expose themselves to COVID. So the three areas that you guys are looking to address are areas that are extremely important in this
Right.
time.
Agree. I absolutely agree with you on that. So do you have any specific goals for the community this year? And like you said, the pandemic, we're still dealing with the pandemic. Do you have specific goals that you guys are working on right now for the community?
Yes, we are focusing, we actually, our strategic planning, our board of directors engaged in a strategic planning that started last year in February, and we are working on that strategic planning. So one of the most important goals is to make FLAP a stronger organization at the management level,
Okay.
with the goal to cover and bring more service to the DeKalb area workers and make of the organization a stronger presence in the DeKalb area. If you see, there is only a few organizations serving the DeKalb area that focus on Latinx workers, and FLAP is the only organization focusing in this special group of people like restaurant workers, farm workers, nursery, greenhouse, food
Right.
processing workers. So we are the only ones. So we really want to be sure that all workers who live in DeKalb County and falls in our industries know about our services and receive financial help and receive legal support to, have a better life and have a better conditions, living conditions in DeKalb County.
Okay. Okay. So that kind of leads into my next question. As far as expanding your program and making sure residents are aware of your program that they can access that help. Do you get referrals from our 211 data system at all? Do people call you from 211?
Yes, of course,
Okay.
we do. Because there are some services, many services that we cannot provide here at FLAP. So we refer them to the 211 and also to other partner organizations. We have around 200 organizations that we partner with Lower Illinois. And those organizations include law firm, other non-for-profit organizations, foundations, United Way, and different partners. And we also belong to strong coalitions, like, for example, the New Leaf, Access to Justice, Illinois Unidos, and referrals is very important. Information on referrals is actually part of our mission. So we accomplish the mission doing in part litigation, community outreach and education, fighting human labor trafficking, financial assistance, and doing information on referrals. So yes, of course, we do.
Awesome. So just to clarify, do you guys have a satellite office in DeKalb or no? Just you guys just once they call and reach out to you, you kind of work with them like over the phone and virtually and things like that?
Well, during the pandemic, everybody's working from home.
Right.
So right now we have 12 offices, if you want to call it. No, I'm just kidding. But we are based mainly in Chicago.
Okay.
And now we are evaluating to go back to the office and open the offices and maybe do a hybrid work when we go some days and other days we will be working remotely. Our goal is maybe by September to be full-time at the office, but we don't know yet.
Right.
But we are based in Chicago, but the workers do not have to go to our office. We go to them. We go to DeKalb County. Most of the work is done by phone. They will send us the bills and will tell us the legal problems they have. We will do a short intake, and then we will connect the workers with the attorneys, or if they are requesting financial assistance, then we just send the checks by mail. But we see them, when we see them in person, they do not have to go to our office. We go there and we bring the Mexican consulate to Sycamore and DeKalb County.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, Alexandra, that is all the questions that I had. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us about services or anything like that?
Well, if there are organizations who are interested in DeKalb County, who are interested in partnering with us, I encourage those organizations to contact us, and maybe we can evaluate to sign a memorandum of understanding or letter of support, or see how we can do networking and work together. And again, I'm going to repeat the phone numbers in case they have workers who they would like to send to us to pay for the bills, or they have an injury at work, or they feel discriminated, they're not getting paid for overtime, or legal questions. And the phone number is 888-451-8255. 3527. And the email address is info@flapillinois.org.
Okay.
And I also want to take this opportunity, Sheridan, to thank you, especially to you, but also to the United Way for giving us the opportunity to talk about FLAP services.
Absolutely. We value our partnership with you, and I look forward to working with you guys moving forward.
Thank you very much, Sheridan. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Take care. Talk soon.